Today I'm here with Cliff Harsky. He is one of the best kettlebell gurus. Sorry for calling you guru, but one of the best kettlebell minds in the country. And today we're going to go over some of the best movements for beginners based on movement patterns. So the 7 movement patterns. And in this clip, we're going to go over the hinge. So we're each going to go over one great hinge movement for beginners and explain why that's so good for people just getting into kettlebells. So I'll let Cliff go first.
So we're going to look at taking advantage of the kettlebell shape, which allows us to swing it around and challenge our power, our elasticity. And the hinge movement that we're going to do is a kickstand swing. So feet start close together, pivot, pivot. That's our starting point. This lets people be more successful in their hinge. They don't have to play with balance. It frees up hip for rotation versus the bilateral stance. Works out lovely. Bell starts on the ground about 8 to 12 inches in front of you. I'm going to sit back with my weight in my heel of the front working leg, hike aggressively, snap the hips, the bell floats up, control it down, and repeat. So we go hike, hips, back, hips. My hand I can have with my thumb forward, pinky back the entire time. That means I don't have to worry about rotating, keeping it simpler for people to manage as they start out.
Nice.
That's our kickstand swing.
So I love that because it incorporates the unilateral stuff and incorporates power. You can train a lot of power and flow with kettlebells too. I love that about that. And it's fairly simple for people to learn. That's awesome.
Yeah, I find that the kickstand position is actually an easier hinge for novices to pick up than a bilateral.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So I am going to start with a semi-bilateral movement, though. Just a standard suitcase deadlift here. It's just a movement that you're going to have to do a lot in life, and this is not meant to be loaded heavy. So this is great for beginners or people rehabbing or as like a preparatory movement. So feet fairly close together like you would have them in real life. But when you go to pick up the weight, since the weight is unilaterally loaded on this side, you're going to have to use your contralateral muscles, which is your obliques, medial glute, and your leg muscular on this side to try to keep your torso from shifting over too much. So you're going to start here, brace core, draw your abs in. Feel the tension first through your glutes before you pick it up. When you drive it up, drive your hips forward. And as you pick it up, you want to try to avoid the look of having it tilt you to the side. So you really have to activate this here. Tension your glutes, stand up with it, and back down, trying to keep your shoulders fairly level to the ground.